Okay, good morning. It's time for another fun-filled vlog today. Oop, trying to put, there we go. Um, anyway, today, I'm taking my Jeep to the dealership. I have not decided, I'm supposed to get my new bumpers, put in today. And when I say new bumpers, if you're watching this video, yes, you can do a lot of things to the Jeep's bumpers, and a lot of people have different style bumpers. Mine are the factory bumpers, but one side is starting to rust a little bit. I'm actually going to go early. My appointment's not till 1, but I'm going to go early because I've got a couple of questions to ask them. And one key thing is I'm not keeping the factory bumpers for long. I'm probably going to switch the front bumper at some point within the next year and get a much better bumper so that I can tow people out. So that's question one. I also need to make sure that the car is okay when I take it off-roading the 2 times in the next couple of weeks that they're going to go off-roading. Yesterday I did say I went to Petco and I did buy some harnesses. And I did. This blue one happens to be for Charlie, and then Shadow got a red one. I made sure that they fit. Shadow's fits fine. Charlie's was a little bit more tricky to put on him because Charlie is very wide-chested, and I got both of them in a large. But in playing with how to get it on the dog, I was able to get it on Charlie with very little effort. And once I maxed out the space that it needed to be spaced. So that's good. They both have their harnesses now for Saturday. I know I said I was thinking of taking Shadow camping with me on the June trip to the Michigan Dunes. That's not going to happen. The reason that's not going to happen is the more I thought about it, because I'm going to do a lot of off-roading, and I'm not used to off-roading, I just don't want Shadow to be hurt in the Jeep by going off-roading. In case something happens, I would rather know that she's safe and protected. So this trip, I am not taking the dog with me. Now, that's not to say that, you know, if Bob and I go camping or I do another group trip later on, maybe in the fall or who knows, in the summer, that she wouldn't go with. I will include her in some trips. Just right now, the first go around, I am not taking her to either the cliffs with me, nor am I taking her camping with me. So, that being said, she's going to stay put, but I do have the harnesses, and I am going to be using the harnesses for the walkathon on Saturday. And speaking of the walkathon, if you have not had a chance to donate through my page, please go on my Facebook page, and you can find me. Hold on, it's a little dark in the bathroom. You can find me, Joel Anderson, Andersen, is my Facebook thing. You'll see my red Jeep, is my profile picture. Feel free to please buddy me. I almost said butter me, but buddy me. And please donate. I mean, I'm not asking you to donate $50, $100, $200. If you can donate $10, $15, even $20, every little bit helps the Evanston Humane Society charity. And it's for dogs that are in shelters that need to find their forever homes. A lot of you don't know me personally, but I have quite a variety of dogs. I have 11 dogs in my house, and of my 11, 6 of them are shelter dogs, and they're wonderful dogs. I mean, this gives a chance for the dogs to have a normal life with the right person. So please, if I can speak from the heart, please consider donating to this charity. And you have until Saturday um, to donate, because the walkathon is Saturday morning. So please, please donate. The rest of today, today is kind of an interesting day. It's cloudy, but it's starting to get a little bit sunny. So tonight I'm gonna make ribeye steaks on the big ring egg tonight. And then there's really nothing much going on today. Tomorrow, I have a few things I need to get done tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get ready, because I have to get up really early on Saturday. I'm getting up at 6 on Saturday morning. Excuse me. So Saturday's the walkathon. Sunday is Mother's Day, so please, if you have mothers that are still living, please remember your mothers. Next week, I am really busy next week because I've got several events going on next weekend, including I have an event Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week. And then the following week is Memorial Day weekend, and I have a graduation party to go to that Saturday. But I'm sort of getting ahead of myself. Anyway, what else is going on? That's pretty much it. I did get 2 of the Michigan stickers that I need for the camping trip. I got the 2 trail stickers. Now I'm waiting for the non-resident permit to come in. Hopefully I'll get that sometime this week. If not, hopefully next week. The club flag that I ordered, it has been shipped, so I should be getting that by the end of the week. I just need to get it on a pole and attach it to the Jeep. What else? I think that's about it. So I'm looking forward to being a part of the club. I am going to show you in a few minutes what I did do to the Jeep today, and it's a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Okay, I figured I would start this vlog and show you that I actually did install these grips. And there's one on this side, and if you can see all the way over there, the other one should be over there. I also have these little things. These were easy to install because you just have to feed the straps through the roll bar. And this up here is the roll bar, and it goes all the way around the Jeep. These are just good to have when you're off-roading and you've got passengers, or if you need help getting in and out of the car like I do. Instead of grabbing the steering wheel, I'm able to grab that and get myself into the Jeep. I have not done a lot of modifications to the Jeep yet, other than like the LED tail lights and the LED halo lights. But today I also installed this, and this is my fire extinguisher for the Jeep. And again, it's just strapped there, but it's a good safety thing to have with the Jeep. And for those of you wondering what this might be, this is actually my tow line. So I have now some safety equipment for the Jeep in case I need to be towed out, or if I need to tow somebody else out, I have the tow rope. It's actually was cloudy when I woke up, and it is actually now becoming sunny, so and forgive me, I'm a little... Okay, I sort of got cut off when I started the Jeep, so I'll try to pick up where I left off, which won't be easy because I don't remember where I left off. I was showing you the fire extinguisher, but what I was going to say is it was cloudy when I woke up, and it is actually now sunny with blue skies, so that's the plus thing. Basically, I have not done a lot to the Jeep other than like the lights and small projects like these, which didn't cost a whole lot of money. I did buy some things that I need for the trip. The next big project is probably going to be the lifts. I'm going to get the lifts installed on the Jeep, and I'm probably going to... I haven't decided what size lifts I want, but at some point I'm going to have to get new tires for the Jeep. And most people run 35-inch tires, so I'll probably lift it to a 35-inch tire at some point. And hopefully, normally I would say I could do it this summer, which would be great. Unfortunately, this summer, because Bob does not get paid every week or every other week like he does in the fall, winter, and early spring, I'm gonna be very limited because we're gonna be just down to 2 paychecks for July and August, and I don't want to overextend the house payments because there are other bills that need to be paid and everything. So that being said, what's gonna go on is that's probably going to be more of a fall job unless I can find them for a really ridiculously reasonable price. And I'll get to that later. Fortunately, the group is steering me in all kinds of directions and giving me good stuff. I also do not have a snorkel kit on my Jeep. So my Jeep doesn't have a snorkel on it to go through like high things of water. I can go through water. I just can't flood the engine. If I flood the engine, then that automatically means I need a brand new engine. So a snorkel kit probably will be later on down the road, but right now the most important thing that I am focusing on right now would be the lifts. I am going to get the side rails at some point, and those are not expensive. I can get those on Amazon for about $400. I haven't ordered them yet, but that'll be something that I'll be looking into. And the reason why I'm not really rushing the side rails, or the sliders on the side of the Jeep, is one main reason is when I lift the Jeep, depending on how high off the ground it is, will determine what kind of side rails or sliders I want on the Jeep. Obviously, if I put a 4-inch lift or a 3-inch lift, the Jeep's going to lift by 3 inches, and a slider may not make that much of a difference for me to get in and out of the Jeep. So, I'm going to take my time there and do some research. So, anyway, let's get the rest of the day started. I do have the vlog edited. It's all ready to go. It is 7 minutes for Wednesday's vlog is 7 minutes long. I probably won't get it uploaded. I won't get it uploaded for its normal time, but I will get it uploaded early or later on this afternoon. Just because it's harder to do a YouTube video that's 7 minutes long via my phone, especially if I don't have internet connection. And again, I'm just shouting out a reminder for those of you that do watch my vlogs every day. June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, those vlogs are not going to be daily vlogs. What I think I'm going to do on June 1st, I'll do a reminder and I'll do my regular vlog June 1st. June 2nd through the 4th, I'm going to do one long vlog. And then when I get home on Sunday the 4th, I will upload them all. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to upload any of the vlogs when I'm in Michigan. And that's just because... one, I'm not taking a computer with me. I'll only have my phone. And if they get, like, long past the 15-minute mark, I'm not going to be able to upload them anyway. So, I'm just giving you guys a heads up that those vlogs probably won't be a daily vlog. So, anyway, let's get the day started. Okay, I am leaving the dealership. I decided not to have the bumper replaced because, one, it's only rusting in a very small spot on my Jeep, and two, the more I thought about it, the more I'm thinking, you know, if I'm not going to keep the bumper, for a long period. And I mean, the bumper is probably not going to be the life of the Jeep. Why bother? So I'm actually going to not have it replaced because it doesn't need to be replaced. Got the information I needed for the off-roading. My Jeep should be fine. If we're going to continually go off-roading, then I am going to look in the lift kit. However, I'm not going to do it from the dealership. I've got enough people that I am now becoming friends with that can do my lift kit and stuff. I just need to purchase a lift kit. But should be fun to go off-roading. I'm getting really excited about this. Should be a great time. So, what we're going to do is we're going to run home. I don't need to do any more errands today. I'm pretty much set for everything, so we're just going to enjoy the day. Okay, it is 12:30 almost. It's 12:27. And I got a lot accomplished. My deflators for my tires just arrived. So they're in the back. Why is this important? Well, apparently when you go to the dunes or off-roading, you need to deflate your tires somewhat. So, I'm going to see how actually that goes because I have never deflated my tires before in my life, and it sounds like something exciting that I need to do. The service department at my dealership was amazing today because I asked a bunch of off-roading questions with my four-wheel drive and if my Jeep is capable of doing the off-roading, and he goes, yes. He goes, obviously you're not going to be able to do extreme stuff because it's not lifted and you don't have bigger tires. He's like, you're going to want to do that eventually, which even I knew that I want to do. So, but I'm not going to be able to do that until probably sometime early fall, winter, stuff like that. So that will be a eventual, it just won't be happening right away. So what am I doing now? I did cancel getting the bumper replaced just because he looked at me and he said, you know, you've already put the halos in. He said, obviously, he's like, you are modifying the Jeep. He's like, he goes, are you planning on getting a new front bumper? And I said, yeah, eventually I'd like to get a bumper with a winch and just change the bumper layout. He said, then don't worry about it. He said, because you're going to take that off. So, he said, don't worry about it. He said, it's not rusting that badly. He said, you're going to probably end up scratching the bumper. He said, if you off-road and do that. So I was good with that. I asked him about the snorkel kit. He said, yeah, he goes, if you're going to be doing a lot of off-roading with water, he said, yeah, investing in a snorkel kit would be the way to go at some point. He said, however, he goes, your Jeep's high enough off the ground. He's like, obviously you can't go through like 3 feet of water, but he's like, you could go through a couple of feet of water with no problem. He's like, just make sure it doesn't get sucked up into the engine. And he said, you don't want to go past the bumper, he said, because then the engine gets submerged. So I was cool with that. So I am ready to go off-roading to the cliffs. I'm excited about it. I'm running a couple of errands, and the couple of errands I'm doing is I'm going to be running to Walmart really fast. I need to look for like a cheap queen set for the mattress, because I did buy an air mattress for the camping trip, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna have the sleeping bags, but I kind of like sheets. That way I'm not like on the plastic. So gonna do that, and just look for little odds and ends at Walmart, just to get out of the house and do a few things. So we're gonna do that right now. Probably don't need to go to Home Depot, but I may stop at Home Depot, because I'm thinking it might be a good thing just to keep some ties, or Panduit strips in the Jeep. I'm also getting a flag, so I need to get a pole and some black paint to spray it. So I'm going to be doing that too. Once the flag arrives, and then I'll have Bob just basically what I'll have Bob do is I'll have Bob drill some holes in it so that I have a flag with the group's flag, and I can fly the flag when we go to Michigan. So that should be exciting. Okay, good evening. It's 11:17, and I just realized I didn't close out today's vlog. Made the steaks on the big green egg. I'm getting ready for bed. I've got the dogs with me. Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna wash my hair and do a few things around the house. So thank you for watching, and tune in tomorrow for another fun-filled vlog.